I'm Kevin Groves, a comedic and charismatic practitioner. Now, before I get on to the topic of this video, if you've got little ones within earshot, I suggest either sticking headphones in or coming back to this a bit later until you've at least heard what's been going on. Right, let's go for a little intro of this. Now, the tales of the gods and of heroes are great. I love those stories. But what about the people themselves, the commoner? They had very little material wealth. They had short, hard lives. But what they had a lot of was a great social life with friends, family, entertainment, games. And of course, they loved it so much that they wanted to take it into the afterlife with them to continue it. Now, obviously, a part of their social life was sexuality. They enjoyed it, much to the surprise and disdain and disgust sometimes of later civilizations and their contemporaries. They even surprised the Greeks on how much they enjoyed it and how much freedom they had. But, as well as the physical act, what they really enjoyed, they found love. Love was a wonderful thing for them. Love between people, but also the environment and everything else. Now, what I'm going to be doing is, before you get too scared, is some poetry. Some extracts from the Chester Beatty Papyrus collection, more commonly known as the Songs of the Harper. Now, I'm going to leave out some of the more explicit stuff and the symbolic stuff because it would require way too much explanation before you could actually enjoy them. Now, the Songs of the Harper were performance pieces from what we can gather because they were mainly duets. There was certainly a female role and a male role, and they alternated. So we're just going to assume that this was all performance art. So, sit comfortably, and I will give you some extracts. This first text is from the Songs of the Papyrus Harris 500, or with a better title of the Songs from the City of Memphis. If you are not with me, where will you lay your heart? If you do not embrace me, where will you go? If an opportunity comes your way, you won't find happiness over there. But if I let you touch my thighs and breasts, you will be most satisfied. If you find you are hungry, will you then leave me? Are you a man thinking only of his stomach? Would you leave the house more concerned with your stylish clothes, leaving me with just rags? Remember this. The gift of my breast overflows for you, and one night with me in your arms are better than 100,000 anywhere else on earth. Well, men haven't changed, have they? I quite like that one. Right, second one. The Cairo Love Songs. This is a two-parter. I'm not very good with voices, so I'm just going to do a slight movement to get the parts, but it's too easy. Two parts, male. First part's female, second part's male. So that might give you a clue. Hopefully the words will too. My God, my lover, it is pleasant to go to the canal, to bathe in your presence. I shall let you see my perfection in a garment of royal linen, wet and clinging. Then I'd go into the water at your bidding, and I'd come out with a red fish happy in my hands. So come and look me over. My love lies in yonder side of the river, this canal. Between us is a crocodile which waits on the bank. Yet I'll go down to the water. I'll head into the waves. My heart is brave on the water, and the waves will be like land to my feet. I embrace her. Her arms enfold around me. I am like a man in paradise. Like I'm overwhelmed with drugs. I kiss her. Her lips open. And I am drunk without beer. Wow, I like that one too. This next one is from the main part of the Songs of the Harper, the Chester Beatty Papyrus, and is called The Beginnings of the Songs of Extreme Happiness. Great titles, aren't they? I like this one. It's quite long. I was going to do this as part of my performance, storytelling performance down in Glastonbury, Atlantis Bookshop and Witch Fest and Away with the Fairies, Nottingham Way. But it's a bit long and I'm not sure because there's quite a few parts and I've not rehearsed this one yet, so I'm going to have to read this one, unfortunately. All the other stuff's been off the top of my head. So, as I can't do voices too well, I'm going to change position for each male and female part. I think male part here, female here. I'll put a gap between them just to give you a chance to work out that I'm actually changing. Here goes. 1. The lady without duplicate, more perfect than the world. See, she is the star rising at the start of an auspicious year. She whose excellence shines, whose body glistens, glorious her eyes when she stares, sweet her lips when she converses. She says not a word too much. High her neck and glistening her nipples, of true lapis her hair, her arms finer than gold, her fingers like lotus flowers unfolding. Her buttocks droop from her slender waist, her legs reveal her perfection. Her steps are pleasing when she walks the earth. She takes my heart in her embrace. She turns the head of every man, all captivated at the sight of her. Everyone who embraces her rejoices, for he has become the most successful of lovers. When she comes forth, everyone can see there is none like that one. Lover excites my desire with his voice. He gets a sickness to seize me. Though he is a neighbour at my mother's house, I don't know how to go to him. Is my mother good to restrict me so? Leave off, mother. But my heart is troubled when I think of him. His love possesses me. See, he is mindless, and I am like him. He does not know my lust to embrace him, or that he could write to my mother. Lover, I am given over to you by the golden goddess of womankind. Come to me, that I can see your perfection. My father and mother would be glad. All men with one accord rejoice for you, my lover. My heart proposed to see her beauty while I was sitting in her house, but later I found Mahay in his chariot on the road with his burly gang. I do not know how to take myself from his presence. Shall I pass him by at a walk? See, the river is close to the road. I don't know a place for my feet. How foolish my heart would be to stroll past by Mahay. If I pass him by, I'll have to tell him my troubles and say to him, see, I am yours. I'll have to say to him, and he will laugh and shout out my name to all his friends. I do not know what to do. Forth goes my heart in haste, since first I brought my love for you to mind. It does not let me walk like other humans, but springs up from its place. It does not let me don a robe, nor cover myself with a fan. My eyes I cannot paint, nor oil myself at all. Don't wait, go home, so says my heart, each time he is remembered. My heart, don't play so dumb. You must act. Why must you act like a fool? Sit tight, the lover comes to you, but my eyes are blinded so. And don't let the other women talk against me, and say, there's a woman dragged down by love. Be firm each time you think of him, my heart, and not leap forth. I praise the golden goddess, I exalt her majesty, I raise high the Lady of Heaven, I make praise for Hathor, with chants for my mistress. I tell her all, that she may hear my plans. So may my lady give her to me, she has come back to see me. I shout for joy, I am happy, I'm great, ever since they said she's here. So I'll make a vow to my goddess, and she'll give me the lady love in return. 3 days have passed since I petitioned her in her name. May she come forth on the 5th. I passed by the precinct of his house. I found the door ajar. The lover standing by his mother, with him his brothers and sisters. Love of him captures my heart, and all who walk the road. Handsome guy, no one like him, a lover of perfect taste. He stares me out when I walk by, and all alone I cry for joy, how happy in my delight, with the lover in my sight. If only mother knew my wish, she would have gone inside by now. O golden goddess, place him in her heart too, and then I'll rush off to you, my lover. I'll kiss him in front of his crowd. I'll not be ashamed because of the other women there, but I'll be happy at their finding out that you know me this well. I'll make festivals for my goddess, my heart trembles to come forth, and let me look over the lover tonight. How happy is this passing by. "7 days have passed, and I have not seen my lady love. A sickness has shot through me. I have become sluggish. I have forgot my own body. If the best surgeons come to me, my heart will not be comforted by their remedies. And their prescription sellers, there is no hope for them either. My sickness will not be cut out. But telling me she's coming is what will bring me back to life. It's only her name which will raise me up. It's the coming and going of her letters which bring joy back to my heart. To me, the lady love is more remedial than any potion. She's better than the whole compendium. My only salvation is her coming inside. Seeing her, then I'm well. When she opens her eyes, my body is young. When she speaks, I grow strong. When I embrace her, she drives off the evil from within me. But by now, the days of her absence amount to 7. Thank you. Well, hope those were okay. And thanks for listening. Bye.